After getting slaughtered in the race for mayor of Houston, Sheila Jackson Lee is seeking reelection to Congress. Now, y'all, she's been in Congress since 1995, and she has yet to do one notable thing for the Black community. So, after losing her bid for Houston mayor, longtime U.S. Rep. Sheila Jackson Lee announced Monday that she will seek a 16th term in Congress in 2024. Jackson Lee first took office in 1995. Her district includes downtown Houston and some of the city's historically Black neighborhoods, including the 3rd and 5th wards. So she goes on to say, I am enthusiastic about the prospect of continuing our shared journey to uplift the 18th Congressional District. Jackson Lee, a Democrat, said in a statement, your support has been invaluable, and I eagerly welcome it as I strive to further serve and represent our community with my ability to get the job done. Now, 1995 to now, does it seem like this woman is getting any job done? No. Right along with the rest of the Congressional Black Caucus. Jackson Lee's announcement comes after she was largely defeated by State Rep John Whitmer in a runoff election, not this Saturday, but the Saturday before. She had sought to be Houston's first Black female mayor. Jackson Lee was heavily outspent by Whitmire in the campaign and also had to deal with fallout from a release in October of y'all heard the audio of her berating her staff, and that was dropped like a few weeks before the election. So a lot of people did not like that at all from Sheila Jackson Lee. And wait a minute, you are a congresswoman and you got outspent by a state senator? Wow. In her reelection bid to Congress, Jackson Lee will be facing at least one other challenger. Uh-huh. And that's Amanda Edwards. And I heard she's already doing things to try to shut her down, but it won't work. You know, Amanda Edwards is much younger than Sheila Jackson Lee. So that's her challenger. She's a former Houston City Council member, Amanda Edwards, who once was an intern in the Congresswoman's office. So then she's fully aware of who Amanda is. But y'all, you know, I hope she doesn't get back in. She's been in there for an awful long time. And remember, she is the failure behind HR 40, too. Remember all the HR 40 talk? And we haven't heard about HR 40 and going on, or what, 4 years? You know, I think the last time we heard anything about HR 40 was what, 2020? we we haven't heard anything in a few years now, you know, and she doesn't even talk about HR 40 at all. And it just goes to show you that was just to pacify us, because the rumbling of reparations was getting louder and louder in the country. So they figure they would just throw some crap together to quiet us down. Well, as you can see, that didn't work at all. People are still talking about reparations. And as I said before, it's not going nowhere. And quite frankly, we never needed Sheila Jackson Lee to be involved in it in the first place. and nor anyone sitting up on Capitol Hill. And we already know y'all have no interest in reparations for us. And HR 40 is the proof. Did she ever push a finished package to be voted on? No. No, they were just still talking at the committee level, and who cares about that? Nobody. You know, if you can't even get it together on the committee level, how are you going to get a package to present to Congress? You won't. Okay, you won't. So, y'all, Sheila Jackson Lee never got the job done with HR 40. So, why should anybody have confidence in her reelection for Congress? She don't speak up for us. None of them do. None of them in the Congressional Black Caucus do. And she's been there long enough to make some kind of mark from 1995, and this is what we're going into 2024, and we're sitting here and can't think of one notable thing that you have done for the community. That's pretty sorry. But she's not alone. There are many sitting in that Congressional Black Caucus, really in the same state that she's in. You can't get them to open their mouth and talk about reparations. I'm talking about the majority of them, the majority that's in the Congressional Black Caucus. They won't make one single mention of reparations. They don't talk about a crime bill. They don't talk about doing anything about qualified immunity. They did not even lobby hard for that George Floyd bill that they were voting for. You see how silent they have gone on that as well. Nah, if we can't have confidence in somebody that's been in there for a long time, then what good are you? Then you need to be replaced at this point. You know, all we're looking at are familiar faces that do absolutely nothing. That's all we got in front of us. And it's time to change that. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.